Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets, the red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As president of the graduating class of 2004, I am pleased and honored to welcome you to this very special ceremony in our lives. Some things that people say are remembered for a lifetime. Maya Angelou wrote, "Life offers us tickets to places we have not knowingly asked for. Then it makes us pay the fare." This relates directly to this moment. We are graduating from high school. The diplomas we are about to receive are our tickets to the world, our tickets to a brighter future. We don't all know what we want to do, but our lives start with this. We will be offered many tickets throughout our lives. Some we will choose, and others will be bestowed upon us. Whatever the case may be, we will all have to pay for these tickets. We will have to live with everything that we do in life. There is no escaping it. We've all had to work hard to get to this point in our lives. Everything that we have done in our lives until this point has been training for the world we are about to embark into. For some, this day could not have come any sooner. Others are still in shock that we are here, dressed in our cap and gowns, about to graduate from high school. We've all learned so much from each other. We are about to leave high school behind and venture off into the real world. I stand here before you looking at your faces, knowing that some of you I will never see again. I would like to say thank you to everyone who has helped me along the way. I am forever grateful to have known you and to have had you in my life. We are offered many tickets, as Maya Angelou wrote. Tonight, our lives starts with this one, our diplomas, our ticket to a brighter future.
Thank you, David, for giving such a warm welcome You've represented your classmates well this year. On stage this evening are several dignitaries who will be enjoying this evening of celebration with us. Dignitaries, would you please stand as you are introduced? First, we have Eleanor Sirica, Lee County School Board Vice Chairman. Next, we have Dr. Connie Jones, Chief Academic Officer. Dr. Judy Hughes, Administrator on Assignment. Mr. Brian Botts, Assistant Principal for Curriculum. Miss Julie Dutko, Assistant Principal. Mrs. Kimberly McGlowan, Assistant Principal for Curriculum. Mrs. Ceslin Mullins, Assistant Principal. Mr. Robert Scallon, Assistant Principal. And Mr. Anson Robinson, Teacher on Administrative Assignment. Thank you so much for spending your evening with us and honoring our graduates. Thank you.
Good evening. It has been my honor and privilege to work with a fine group of young people. Their hard work and dedication have given me confidence in the future. They will be missed, as will all of y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, the class officers of 2004, David de Guzman, President. Larissa Holmes, Vice President. Stephanie Stoner, Secretary. And Kendra DeLuna, Treasurer. Ladies and gentlemen, the officers of the class of 2004.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is a special night for everyone gathered here. As an elected class officer, it is one of my duties to present one of our class sponsors with a token of our appreciation. Mr. Evans has been an inspirational teacher, guiding our senior class with encouragement, understanding, and determination to succeed. We would like to present Mr. Evans with this clock to represent the good times and the rough times, and all the times in between. But most importantly, over the years, for the time spent helping to prepare us for our futures as we step into the world as young adults.
Thank you.
Wait, there's more. Oh, there is? Wait, guys, there's more. We also have Cheetos and Dr. Pepper for Mr. Evans as well. If you had the privilege of being one of his students, then you will understand why he will appreciate this gift more than the clock. On behalf of the graduating class of 2004, thank you for all you have done for us and all you have been for us.
Miss Mary Bill is one of the greatest and most responsible women at Lehigh Senior High School. She was always there for us as a class and as an individual. She always pushed us to succeed and to achieve our every endeavor. I not only present her with a farewell gift, but a sincere thank you from our hearts.
As I went through high school, there was always this one person that I believed really wanted students to succeed. She always helped with a smile whenever she could. Since we knew her, she loved food. We'd like to give this $50 gift certificate from Carrabba's to Miss Baker. With all her hard effort to meet our needs, she deserves it and even more. On behalf of the graduating class of 2004, Miss Baker, we thank you for everything. Each year, it has been a tradition at Lehigh Senior High School for the graduating class to present a gift to the school. This year, the class of 2004 is proud to present 2 ornamental trees for the courtyard. It is our hope that these trees' roots will run strong and deep to symbolize the influence Lehigh Senior High School has had in developing a strong foundation necessary for success in our lives and in the lives of those who follow.
When I say Mr. Hughey's name, many words come to mind. Philosopher, motivator, humorist, catalyst, mentor, but most of all, he is a man with integrity, courage, and conviction. As he would say, if you don't stand for something, you fall for everything. I am proud to present Mr. Terry Hughey.
It's my privilege this year to introduce your salutatorian for the class of 2004. For the past 4 years, Dana Bledsoe has represented Lehigh in many ways. Among them, she was 2-year co-captain of the varsity swimming team, captain of the varsity track team, a nominee for the Order Trophy for Athletic and Academic Excellence, the school science fair winner. Dana was often a math tutor after school and a teaching assistant in math classes her sophomore and senior years. She was treasurer of the National Honor Society and was on the A Honor Roll for 4 years. Dana has been a leader, a mentor, a role model, and a visible example of her beliefs in the attributes of honesty, integrity, and hard work. I present your salutatorian for the class of 2004, Ms. Dana Bledsoe.
Class of 2004, as you look back on the last 4 years, you can't help but think about the times with your friends. They were freshmen too, intimidated yet excited. They went to the football games and after parties and were the designated Daves after some of those parties. When you had family problems, they helped you get through them, and they gave you a place to stay when you needed one. They let you borrow their math notes when you were failing your algebra class, just to get those few extra points you needed. And when your new outfit was so not what's going, they were there to give you a crash course in Fashion 101 instead of talking behind your back. Now we're at a turning point in our lives where it's time to take the next step, a step away from high school. This can be difficult, but just like the progression from middle to high school and all the changes you've been through over the last couple of years, your friends will make it easier. They'll understand what you're going through because once again, they're going through the exact same thing. After a while, we may go our separate ways. Some will lose touch, and some will make lifelong friends. Whatever happens, we should deem ourselves lucky if we have at least one friend who will be our strength, confidant, provide common sense when we haven't got any, and sacrifice some of themselves when no one else will for us. This one person will be worth so much more than a handful of acquaintances that call themselves your friend. As we walk across this stage tonight, we should think about who true friends are and hold on to them. because just as they helped to get us here, they'll be there to get us through the next phase in our life. I'd like to conclude by giving thanks to all my friends that I've had since middle school. They've made me sane when everything around me was chaotic. And to my family who relentlessly supported all my endeavors and encouraged me to strive for my dreams. Thank you.
The hardest part about tonight is not talking in front of you all, but trying to describe to you how amazing Ms. Stevens truly is. She is witty, giving, and cares about the students more than anything. She put her heart and soul into every lecture, and her love and kindness inspires us all. With great pleasure, I present you with Ms. Karen Stevens.
Good evening. It is my privilege to introduce the Lehigh Senior High School valedictorians for the class of 2004. It goes without saying, although I will say it anyway, as a language arts teacher, I'm allowed to be verbose, that their academic and civic statistics are daunting. In alphabetical order, their GPAs read Victoria Dempsey, 5.26, Teresa Mitzel, 5.3, and Michelle Sitkawi, 5.8. In addition, each has demonstrated a commitment to service within her high school and surrounding community. Ms. Dempsey has been active in both National Honor Society and student government. Ms. Mitzel has been National Honor Society President, Vice President of Student Council, and soup kitchen volunteer. Ms. Sitkawi is a member of National Honor Society, Key Club, and the Fellowship of Christian Students, and also a participant in track and volleyball. In observing them, their junior and senior years both, I often wondered when they had time to breathe. Statistically, they are mighty impressive. However, while I mention their academic and civic statistics with pride and admiration, it is not for these qualities that I will remember them. I will remember Victoria with her quiet, unassuming fragility that houses a will of iron, relentless in her attention to detail and dedication to quality, possessed of great depth that surrounds a core of seriousness and a sense of purpose. I will remember Teresa as a marvelous bundle of energy who worries that because she is small in stature, she will not be taken seriously. Not likely. She is a risk taker who believes she can move mountains with or without a shovel and then proceeds to do so. And I will remember Michelle as a good-hearted terrier, persistent in her dogged desire to understand any subject in question thoroughly. Victoria, in your attempts to save the world, don't lose your optimism. Teresa, edit everything except your enthusiasm. Michelle, while you search for the right answer in all seriousness, don't forget to smile. It has been a joy and a privilege to have you as my students. You will be sorely missed. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the valedictorians of 2004. Would you stand when I say your name? Stand when I say your name. Victoria Dempsey, Teresa Mitzel, and Michelle Sitkawi.
Good evening. A Chinese philosopher once said, "A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step." Before we take that step, we must decide in which direction it will fall. Probably one of the most difficult things we'll have to do in life is make decisions because we fear that we'll make the wrong choice. However, there will be times when we will be forced to choose between two roads that seem equally important. And the truth is, we can only go one way at a time. Life isn't a straight road, nor an easy one. Sometimes there are bumps or potholes, sometimes there are twists and turns, and sometimes there are dead ends that force us to turn around and backtrack. The beauty in life is that we can turn around and find another road. The first choice we make may not be the right one, but it is not the last choice we will ever make. It is important to know what we want in life in order to achieve our goals. What makes us happy? What do we enjoy doing? What are we good at? Only after we are able to answer these questions can we move in the direction of our dreams. If we do not do this, we're basically standing still and in danger of being run over by those who are busy chasing their dreams. I want to encourage you to make your own path instead of following in the footsteps of those before you. Leave your own footprints upon the world and inspire those around you to do the same. What is important is to move forward with courage. Right now, each of us is on the edge of an impulse to take the next step, the first step of the rest of our lives. We are not alone in this pivotal moment. Just look around you. We are all nervous and excited about the future. Some of us are even afraid of what it might hold. But we can't be afraid to take a chance on a dream, to pursue it with every ounce of our being. It takes hard work to achieve our goals, but in the end, it'll be worth it. We can't be afraid to take a stand for what we know is right, even if it means that we have to stand alone. Some of the most important stands we will ever make will be taken alone. We can't be afraid to try new things because life is full of new opportunities that are too good to pass up. And we can't be afraid to take that first step because a journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. Thank you. God bless.
Graduates, imagine with me both an elevator and a flight of stairs. The elevator is a complex pulley system that determines the exact direction and timing of one's action. The stairs are very simple, a mere step after another, but you choose where and when you want to travel. All a person has to do when he or she reaches an elevator is press a simple button, and the doors utopically open with great ease. However, this is not the way we become successful. The reality is that we must keep knocking on the doors of life to open for us, not merely press a simple button to achieve our goals. In contrast, when someone opts for the stairs, at the conclusion of every flight, he or she physically pulls the doors of opportunity open in order to gain entry. This person is not waiting for opportunities to come to him. Now, visualize the experience in the elevator again. After the doors open for the elevator rider, he then positions himself in the middle of a cramped elevator with 5 or 6 other people. Those people are taking the same route as he is to success. Everyone on this path is sharing and influencing the thought processes of others, sharing until the point of eventual group think. When everyone tends to think the same mainstream thought for fear of being looked down upon if they think anything different. On the other hand, the stair climber takes a journey. Not entirely solo, but everyone is moving at various paces. He only reaches out to be influenced by others when he thinks it necessary. as he attempts to resolve his own lifelong questions. Thus, he is not overly influenced by the thought process of mainstream society. Back to the elevator. When people take the elevator, they may reach their destination faster, but nothing in them has changed. And if any change has occurred, it was definitely not for the best. They have not become a different person because of their journey. They have merely moved from point A to Z, skipping out on the valuable lessons one should learn along the way. But the people who take the stairs have literally moved every muscle in their bodies, physically lifting their legs, striving to reach their destination. And along the way, they become aware of the procedure that has elevated them to another level. So when they fall, unlike the elevator riders, they have the knowledge to rise on their own to their former destination. Which will you choose? Do you want to take the elevator? The elevator is by far the easier, more comfortable, more popular, faster thing to do. Let some other factor be in charge to herd you around with all the other blind sheep. Yet I impress upon you that no one in the history of greatness has ever chosen to take the elevator because they were aware there is no elevator to success. The only way to true success is up those steep stairs. So to you, my peers, my fellow graduates, newly embarking on the voyage of life, I encourage you to join me in taking the stairs.
As I walked through the halls on the last day of school, I saw several people who were distressed to be leaving. Some cried, some didn't, but almost everyone seemed to be somewhat upset. I found this alarming. For the past 4 years, we have dreamed of our graduation, our day of freedom. We need to have a more optimistic outlook on leaving high school. We need to realize that the best is yet to come and that we don't need the comforts of high school to calm our nerves when entering the real world. Remember the fun, the excitement, the friendships of high school, but don't let those memories hinder your success. High school is just 4 years of your life. We all have much more to do with our lives. Do you remember just back to elementary school when few had personal computers and we all envied Zach Morris's cellular monstrosity? We have come so far in just a decade. Imagine what it will be like another 10, 15, or 20 years. Of course, there will be the occasional ups and downs in this world, but we are truly living in a rich society in which opportunity overflows. Our job is to work towards a better world, to contribute to the ever-advancing society. I challenge you not to make high school the best years of your life. Find something you are passionate about and pursue it. Do not let anything stop you from doing what you love. Because really, if these are the best years, what else is there to live for? It was Mother Teresa who said, "Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today. Let us begin." Thank you.
Thank you, Dana, Victoria, and Teresa, and Michelle for providing your classmates and the members of our audience with such inspirational messages. It is now with enthusiasm and pride that I present the class of 2004 for graduation. Dr. Strickham, the students seated here have met all of the requirements set forth by the school board and of Lee County and the Florida State Department of Education, and they are ready to receive their certificates of completion or high school diplomas.
Thank you very much, Mr. Davis. On behalf of the Lee County School Board, I bring you congratulations on this big night of yours, your achievement as high school graduates. I wish you health, I wish you happiness, I wish you a great deal of success as you begin your new life. And parents, grandparents, guardians, and the staff of Lehigh High School, thank you for your commitment to these young people. Without you, this night would not be happening. Congratulations to your love, your patience, the sacrifices, and the choices that you have made so that these young people can realize this evening's achievement. Mr. Davis, by the authority vested in me, I accept this graduating class as having completed the requirements set forth by the Lee County School Board and the state of Florida, and we are ready to give them their certificates of completion and also to confer their high school diplomas.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the students and the staff, I'd like to thank you for your cooperation thus far. This is a very exciting moment, especially for the fine young men and women that are seated out in the auditorium. I'm going to be reading the names, the class rank, and some of the future accomplishments of each and every graduate. It's important that we're able to hear each and every graduate's name, so please do your very best to control your enthusiasm so that each and every family can enjoy this wonderful evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about ready to announce the class of 2004. Please congratulate them. One of our valedictorians, Miss Victoria Catherine Dempsey, receiving the Bright Futures Florida Medallion worth $13,200 and the Lehigh Chapter ABWA Award for $500. Miss Teresa Sue Mitzel, another valedictorian, also receiving the Bright Futures Florida Medallion worth $13,200, also receiving the Lehigh Chapter of the ABWA Award for $500. Another valedictorian, Miss Michelle Catherine Sakawi, receiving the Bright Futures Florida Medallion for $13,200, a Lehigh Acres Chamber of Commerce Award for $750, the General Women's Club of Lehigh Award for $1,000, a renewal scholarship from the Kiwanis for $1,000, and also receiving the Lehigh Chapter of the AWA Award for $500. Our salutatorian, Miss Dana Lee Bledsoe, receiving the Bright Futures Florida Medallion worth $13,200, a Sam Sirianni Athletic $1,000 award winner, the Lehigh Acres Chambers of Commerce $750. David Joel Coucher de Guzman, Bright Futures Florida Medallion $13,200. Larissa Chantel Holmes, Stephanie Christina Stoner, Bright Futures Florida Medallion Scholarship winner of $13,200. Kindred Marie Corsami Iluna, Bright Futures Florida Medallion Scholarship winner, $13,200. Miss Vanessa Acevedo. Daniel Timothy Aids, Bright Futures Florida Medallion Scholarship winner, $13,200. Also a winner of the Sam Sirianni Athletic Scholarship for $1,000. Miss Annie Ajee. Terry Lee Allen, Bright Futures Florida Medallion Scholarship winner, $13,200. Cynthia Almestica. Naira Fernanda Alves. Michael Joseph Anders. Brandy Marie Anderson. Philip Edwin Engat. Sarah Armstrong. Josmil Carolina Ayular. Fausto Avila Martinez. Chance Edward Barber, recipient of the Army Montgomery GI Bill, worth $36,000. Stephanie Nicole Baumberger, Bright Futures Florida Medallion winner for $13,200. Kimberly Diane Benefield, Bright Futures Florida Medallion winner, $13,200. Crystal Renee Byers. Deidre Nicole Binkley. Chiquita Ann Bircher. Brian Joseph Bishop. Brett Adam Bamer, Navy Montgomery GI Bill, worth $36,000. Roxana Botello. Victoria Lynn Bowerman. Aaron Lee Boyce. Ashley Marie Brogdon. Megan Jane Bugner. Crystal Brooks Busak. Stephanie Lynn Byers. Daniel Eric Camara. Graduating 10th in her class, Amanda Sue Cameron, Bright Futures Florida Medallion winner for $13,200. Also a recipient of the Edison Community College Presidential Scholarship, $3,200. Jessica Gabriela Carabello, winner of the Bright Futures Florida Medallion, $13,200. Sarah Elizabeth Carley, Bright Futures Florida Medallion winner, $13,200. Crystal Deanna Carmine, Kiwanis Scholarship winner for $4,000, also receiving an Edison Community College Music Performance Scholarship for $3,200. Luz Amanda Cartagena. Stephanie Carolyn Cass, Bright Futures Florida Medallion, $13,200. Manuel Shane Castillo. David Charlton. Melissa Amanda Chung, winner of a Kiwanis Renewable Scholarship for $1,000. Bianca Colon Grimaldi. Anna Maria Cook. Bradley James Cooper, winner of the Navy Montgomery GI Bill, worth $36,000. Joseph Allen Cooper. Randy Marie Coots. Mandy Olita Covert, recipient of the Edison Community College's Hope Scholarship for $3,200. Sarah Marie Cox. Matthew James Coyne, recipient of the Bright Futures Florida Academic Scholarship, $16,800, and an FGCU Admissions Merit Scholarship of $1,000. Jessica Ann Kroll. Nathaniel Lee Dahlman. Elizabeth Jacqueline Davis. Joshua James Davis, recipient of Navy Montgomery GI Bill for $36,000. Preston Lorenzo Damon. Ronald Joseph Dean. Monica Lauren DeClet. Adrian Delgado. Alex Walter Diana. Ron Diaz. Julianne Christine D. Benedetto. Curtis Dimsdale, winner of the Bright Futures Florida Medallion worth $13,200 and the Army Montgomery GI Bill for $36,000. Robert Noah Dix. Rosalind Renee Dobson. John Robert Dresch. Melissa K. Edwards, recipient of the Florida Bright Futures Florida Medallion for $13,200 and a Florida Gulf Coast University Foundation grant for $500. Maureen Elizabeth Eilf, winner of the Kiwanis Renewable $1,000 scholarship. Ashley K. Ellison. Izawa Inabaleli. Alyssa Michelle Enright. Kara Marie Enright. Beverly Rocio Akit. Rachel Lynn Erler. Jenny Lee Esquivel. Jesse Evans. Giselle Riyad Farah, winner of the Pat Hammond Scholarship for $350. Rebecca Ann Ferguson, recipient of the Bright Futures Florida Medallion, $13,200. Marcelo Fernandez, winner of the Take Stock in Children $10,400 scholarship. Miss Clarissa Flores. Shavela Siobhan Freeman, recipient of the EDCC Hope Scholarship, $3,200. Crystal Marie Fricano. Travis Allen Gertner. D'Angelo Gator. Graduating sixth in her class, Miss Sharon Elizabeth Gambrell, recipient of the Florida Bright Futures Medallion, $13,200, and also a recipient of the Edison Community College Presidential Scholarship, $3,200. Anthony Joseph Garcia. Melissa Ann Ginsky. Ashley Brooks Gilbert, recipient of the Florida Bright Futures Medallion, $13,200. Adrian Gillen. Nicole Louise Ginder. Graduating eighth in her class, Presley Ann Gissendanner, receiving the Bright Futures Florida Medallion, $13,200, and Renewable Kiwanis Scholarship for $500. Brandon Elon Glover, Edison Community College Hope Scholarship, $3,200. Brenda Lee Godfrey. Shayna Sherelle Angelique Gomez. Melissa Sue Gano, recipient of the Renewable $500 Kiwanis Scholarship. Josephina Dalia Gonzalez. Eric Anthony Goodson, recipient of the Bright Futures Florida Medallion, $13,200, also receiving the Take Stock in Children Scholarship for $10,400. Marcela Govia. Melissa Ann Gradeless, recipient of the Florida Bright Futures Scholarship for $13,200, and also receiving an award from the Florida Army National Guard worth $36,000. Timothy Francis Green, receiving the Bright Futures Florida Medallion for $13,200 and a USF Scholars Award for $3,000. Amanda Katharina Gross. David Gross. Marlon Estuarda Guerra, receiving a Pat Hammond Award for $350. Anna Maria Hierro. Jonathan Hallman. Matthew Hanning. Crystal Brooke Hansen. Sarah M. Harper. Stephen M. Harper, receiving the Army's Montgomery GI Bill for $36,000. Jeremy Ray Harris. William Gerard Havens. Kelly Antoinette Hawkins. Natalie Renee Hawkins. Erica Nicole Hayes. Nicholas Donald Healy. Casey Lynn Heidekamp. Matthew Thomas Hindruck, receiving the Army Montgomery's GI Bill for $36,000. Morgan Renee Hennessy. Sateria Lakeisha Hodge, receiving the Army Montgomery GI Bill for $36,000. Christopher Wayne Hoffman. Danielle Brittany Holland. Brittany Ann Hopkins. Corey Lynn Hoxie. Christopher Brandon Hubble. Graduating 5th in her class, Christina Kelly Hoosby, receiving the JROTC $1,000 scholarship and a University of Tampa Presidential Scholarship for $7,000. Heather Lee Eisenhower. Francis Nicole Izquierdo. Daphne Jacks. Graduating 7th in her class, Miss Ashley Alexandra Johnson, receiving the Bright Futures Florida Medallion for $13,200 and Edison Community College's Presidential Scholarship, $3,200. Richard Antonio Johnston. Brittany Ashley Jolly, receiving the Bright Futures Florida Medallion for $13,200 and the Take Stock in Children Scholarship, $10,400. Calvin Jones. Jessica Jones. Wendy Joseph. Daniel Martin Wan. Rebecca Justice. Jonathan Mark Kaplan, receiving the Judd Scholarship for the Arts for $1,000. Crystal Marie Caskey. Luke Arnell Keller. Christopher Dean Kerber. Dennis David Kidder II. Tyler James Kinchin. Tina Louise Land, Bright Futures Florida Medallion Scholarship for $13,200. Melanie Tamara Lakaitis. Melissa Lynn Leroy, Bright Futures Florida Medallion Scholarship, $13,200. Edison Community College Hope Scholarship, $3,200. Kevin Robert Leslie. Ryan Joseph Levine, Lions Club Scholarship winner for $1,000. Ashley Regina Lewis. Matthew Dwayne Lippincott. Krista Lee Lipke. Dustin Russell Lofty. Ashley Marie Lopez. Merari Giselle Lopez. Matthew Wayne Lucas. Lisa Ann Ludlam. Esmer Macedo. Yudi Grisel Macedo, Edison Hope Scholarship, $3,200. Benny Jose Madison. John Ryan Mango. Brent Mark. Justin Michael Marcoux. Mark Dwayne Marcoux. Francisco Manuel Matias. Jennifer Lee Mattis. John Michael Mata, receiving the Florida Bright Futures Medallion for $13,200. Tony Marie Mazzi. Graduating 9th in her class, Catherine Lynn McConaughey, receiving the Bright Futures Florida Medallion Scholarship for $13,200. Comcast Leaders and Achievers Scholarship for $1,000. A Renewable Kiwanis Scholarship for $1,000. Receiving a scholarship from the General Women's Club of Lehigh, $1,000. The ABWA Lehigh Chapter Scholarship for $750. A Hillmeyer Tremont Athletic Scholarship for $1,000, and also an award from the Bruce L. Shiner Foundation. Tyler Paul McDaniel. Jessica Lynn McIntyre. Alicia Sheree McKay. Sharina Rianne McNabb. Amanda Lee McSqueeney. Megan Jane Mell. Valeria Malone. Juan Mendez III, recipient of the Builder Scholarship for Technical Training, $500. Vladimir Enrique Merced. Matthew Paul Mernon. Andy Mater. Molly Allison Miller. Man Yi Mo. Joy Pearl Moffett. William Nelson Molzen, receiving the Bright Futures Florida Medallion Scholarship for $13,200. Jessica Lee Moore. Eva Maria Moreno. David Benjamin Myers. Darvis Jarrell Napier. Darmarie Nunez. Erin Dion O'Brien. Josephine Eliza Olvera. Cassandra Lynn O'Rourke. Laura Danielle Ortiz. Eric Manuel Pagan. Vanessa Lynn Pagan. Amanda Gail Parsons. Marcel Andrew Pastano. James Gary Peterson, recipient of the Navy Montgomery GI Bill, $36,000. Brett Joseph Phillips. Herbert Brandon Pickens. Andrell Pierre, receiving the Kiwanis Renewable Scholarship for $2,000. Lavinia Cherie Pointer, recipient of the Edison Community College Scholarship, $3,200. Sarah Jade Pruitt. Ashley Lynn Purcell, winner of the Bright Futures Florida Medallion, $13,200. Leona Rose Quinnell, recipient of the Bright Futures Florida Medallion, $13,200. Edison's Hope Scholarship, $3,200. And Renewable Kiwanis Scholarship for $2,000. Vanessa Renee Rademakers. Thomas Edmund Ragland. Anthony Judd Reisky. Jennifer Marie Ralston. Tiffany Nicole Ramos, winner of the Bright Futures Florida Medallion, $13,200. Lioness Club, $1,000. And the General Women's Club of Lehigh, $1,000. Lawrence Matthew Reed. Damar Dorian Reed. Kaylee Christine Riley. Crystalline Remy, Bright Futures Florida Medallion Scholarship winner, $13,200. Mark Allen Reveron. Brandon Trevon Richardson. Ryan James Rimmer, winner of the Bright Futures Florida Medallion Scholarship, $13,200. Alberto Javier Rios, winner of the Take Stock in Children Scholarship, $10,400. Carabel Rios. Heraclio Andre Rivera. Jessica Marie Rivera, Bright Futures Florida Medallion Scholarship winner, $13,200. Michelle Lynn Robinson. Carlos Rodriguez. Dulce Angelica Rodriguez. Ilix Marie Rodriguez. Eric Nelson Rodriguez, winner of the Bright Futures Florida Medallion Scholarship, $13,200. Jose Luis Rodriguez. Juan R. Rodriguez. Liz Marie Rodriguez. Bridget Rogers. Jesmarie Roldan. Dora Fabiola Roman. Maria E. Romero. Antonio Alfredo Ruiz. Emma Ruiz. Lanika Dietriette Russ. Robert Frederick Sadler. Jamie Aaron Samuels. Tanisha Natoya Samuels. Carlos Eduardo Sanchez. Jason Serge Sanin. Amy Louise Sapa, Bright Futures Florida Medallion Scholarship winner, $13,000. Megan Ann Scholerman. Michelle Crystal Schrader. Ashley Diane Schreckengaust, Bright Futures Florida Medallion Scholarship winner, $13,200. Lehigh Acres Chamber of Commerce, $500. Janessa Sellers. Melissa Rachel Shaw. Lawrence Ryan Shalatz. Chad Quentin Simmons. Christopher Anthony Rochester Simmons. Bianca Carlene Smith. Sarah Kathleen Smith. Kenneth Springerfield. Mark Raymond Starcher. Kate Elizabeth Stauber. Kimberly Susan Steinman. Ashley Nicole Stingle. Brittany Lynn Stewart, receiving the Elk Scholarship, $500. Donald Eugene Stewart. Ashley Nicole Stone. Gregory Michael Stowell. Kristen Louise Stuckey, Bright Futures Florida Medallion, $13,200. Tiana Nicole Terry. Linda Louise Teston. Naomi Theodoris. LaMonica Liz Thomas. David Christopher Tilton. Andrea Lane Timpson. Hassani Tirado. Deandra Angelie Tisdale. Joseph Michael Toll. Wilberto Matias Tomas. Timothy Manuel Torres. Kathleen Ann Tuller. Shane Tuya, Bright Futures Florida Medallion Scholarship winner, $13,200. Francesca Marie Tyler. Nicholas John Ursity. Rafael Vaca. Martha Valentine. Richard Allen Valentine. Crystal Ann Vance. Caroline Elizabeth Vaughn. Victor M. Vega. Claude Jr. Villard. Varinia J. Velasquez. Gilbert Lee Vera. Jason Russell Volney, recipient of the Lions Club Award for $1,000. Justin Earl Wanzer, Bright Futures Florida Medallion Scholarship winner, $13,200. Army Montgomery GI Bill, $36,000. LaSorne Antoinette Watson. Catherine Sue Weaver, Kiwanis Award, $2,000. Dana Lee Weber. David Saul Westerman, Bright Futures Florida Medallion, $13,200. Wayne Harold Wheeler. Daniel James White. Bree Ann Witt, Florida Medallion Scholarship, $13,200. Chad Rashay Wilkes, Bright Futures Florida Medallion Scholarship winner, $13,200. Winner of the prestigious Hillmeyer Tremont Athletic Scholarship, $15,000. Also receiving Kiwanis Scholarship for $1,000. Anique Williams. Brantley Scott Williams, Bright Futures Florida Medallion Scholarship, $13,200. Giselle Sophia Williams, Edison Community College Hope Scholarship, $3,200. Jewel Elizabeth Williams. Vania Yannick Wilson, Bright Futures Florida Medallion, $13,200. Ashley E. Whitman. Jessica Lee Wolf. Stacy Roxanne Wright. David M. Young. David Anthony Zangari. Todd Hunter Zisco. Dana Lamont Barnes. Pauline Jasmine Gure. Takara Sharda Ward. Ladies and gentlemen, there is the class of 2004. On behalf of all the graduates, and as a proud parent of 4 young daughters, I'd like to thank all of the parents, grandparents, guardians, aunts and uncles. Graduates, please give those who supported you a big round of applause. Parents, grandparents, guardians, aunts and uncles, one more time, please show your appreciation for the hard work these fine young men and women have done.
Seniors, it is now officially time to end your high school career and declare yourself official graduates. Join me as we move our tassels from right to left. Congratulations, class of 2004. You are now graduates.
Congratulations, seniors. You are now high school graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to senior high school class of 2004. Thank you for coming to our commencement ceremony. Have the graduates in the lobby. Graduates, please rise.